Welcome back to our channel Storm Rider. The 2026 Honda Airstream Basecamp is Honda's bold entry into the growing world of compact adventure trailers, and it represents a very different approach compared to what we've seen from traditional RV or camper manufacturers. Instead of going with something oversized or too complicated, Honda and Airstream have collaborated on a Basecamp model that's practical, lightweight, and packed with clever features. It's designed for people who want the freedom of camping and road trips but without the hassle of hauling a massive trailer. In many ways, it feels like a perfect blend of Honda's engineering reliability with Airstream's decades of experience in travel design. One of the first things you notice about the 2026 Airstream Basecamp is its sleek and aerodynamic shape. Unlike boxy trailers that act like a parachute behind your vehicle, this one is sculpted for efficiency. Honda has applied some of its automotive design knowledge here, giving the trailer smoother curves and even subtle wind-cheating contours along the body. This helps with fuel economy when towing and makes the driving experience more stable, even at highway speeds. The iconic silver Airstream look is still here, polished aluminum panels with that premium finish, but Honda's influence is clear in the slightly modernized edges and lightweight construction. In terms of size, the Basecamp strikes a nice balance between being compact and still offering a comfortable amount of living space. It's not meant to be a full-sized RV where you set up shop for weeks at a time. Instead, it's for weekend trips, off-grid adventures, and spontaneous getaways. Measuring just around 16 to 18 feet depending on configuration, it's light enough to be pulled by many midsize SUVs, crossovers, and even some of Honda's own vehicles like the Passport or the Pilot. That's a key selling point because not everyone owns a big truck, and Honda wants this trailer to appeal to everyday adventurers. Step inside and you'll notice that Honda's reputation for smart interior packaging carries over. The layout is simple yet versatile. At the front, there's a large panoramic window that lets in tons of natural light, making the space feel bigger than it actually is. The seating area converts into a bed for two, and depending on the trim, you can also configure it for additional sleeping space with modular furniture. Airstream has included durable materials that can withstand muddy boots, sandy gear, and constant movement, so it's very practical for outdoor use. At the same time, the cabin doesn't feel stripped down or cheap. The combination of Honda's ergonomic touches and Airstream's modern cabin styling makes it feel more upscale than many trailers in this category. Another standout feature is the kitchenette. It's compact but highly functional, with a 2-burner stove, a sink with running water, and a small but efficient refrigerator. Everything is placed in a way that makes sense, so you can prepare meals without feeling cramped. There's also thoughtful storage throughout, with overhead cabinets and hidden compartments, which are perfect for keeping camping gear organized. If you've used cheaper travel trailers before, you know storage is often an afterthought, but here it feels very intentional. The bathroom setup is another area where the 2026 Basecamp shines. Some small campers skip a bathroom altogether, but Honda and Airstream manage to fit in a wet bath, basically a combined shower and toilet space. It's not huge, but it's enough to make you self-sufficient if you're camping somewhere without facilities. That convenience makes a big difference for longer trips and adds to the Basecamp's appeal as an adventure-ready camper. On the performance side, this trailer is designed for stability and ease of use. The lightweight construction means towing is not as intimidating as with larger trailers. Honda has worked on suspension tuning and hitch geometry to make sure the Basecamp tracks smoothly, even on winding roads or gravel trails. Ground clearance is slightly higher than typical compact trailers, so you can take it onto unpaved routes without worrying too much about scraping the bottom. Combined with rugged tires, it's capable of handling light off-road trips, which expands the kinds of adventures you can plan. Power and utilities are also well thought out. The 2026 Basecamp comes with a built-in solar package on most trims, allowing you to stay off-grid longer. A roof-mounted solar array feeds into a battery system that powers lights, appliances, and even USB charging ports inside. For those who want more capability, there's an optional upgrade for additional battery storage or even a portable solar expansion. This makes the Basecamp more eco-friendly and practical for people who don't want to rely heavily on campground hookups. There's also a standard propane system for heating and cooking, and a small but efficient water heater that makes showers possible. Technology integration is another interesting aspect. Honda has included a smart control panel that syncs with your phone, so you can monitor battery levels, water tanks, and even control lighting directly from an app. It's a modern convenience that takes some of the guesswork out of camping. You don't have to step outside at night to check your power, you can just pull up your phone and see everything in real time. It's a nice touch that shows how Honda is blending automotive tech with outdoor living. In terms of unique selling points, the Basecamp really shines in three areas: accessibility, efficiency, and versatility. Accessibility comes from its size and weight. Almost anyone with a midsize SUV can tow it, making it much less intimidating than a full Airstream. Efficiency comes from its aerodynamic design and lightweight build, meaning you're not sacrificing fuel economy just to bring it along. And versatility comes from its modular interior and off-grid readiness, giving you the freedom to take it from a national park to a remote trailhead without needing to compromise too much on comfort. One potential downside to note is that while the Basecamp is extremely practical, it's not meant for large families. At most, you're comfortably sleeping 2 to 3 people. So if you're looking for a family-sized RV, this isn't it. But that's intentional. It's targeted at couples, solo travelers, or small groups who want something compact and efficient. Another consideration is price. Airstream products tend to command a premium, and the Honda collaboration hasn't changed that. The 2026 Basecamp will likely sit higher than some competitors in the compact trailer market. However, the value comes in long-term durability, resale strength, and the peace of mind that you're getting a well-engineered product. Overall, the 2026 Honda Airstream Basecamp is a compelling choice for modern adventurers. It's not trying to be everything to everyone. Instead, it focuses on being the perfect weekend companion, lightweight, smartly designed, and packed with just enough features to keep you comfortable without weighing you down. Whether you're heading to a national park, exploring backroads, or just want a quick getaway spot that you can tow with your everyday vehicle, this Basecamp makes the idea of camping more approachable. It reflects Honda's reliability, Airstream's heritage, and the growing desire for freedom in how we travel. So if you're someone who has been curious about camping but hesitant to invest in a massive RV, or if you're a seasoned road tripper looking to downsize without sacrificing quality, the 2026 Honda Airstream Basecamp could be exactly the adventure tool you've been waiting for. It's smart, stylish, and practical, 3 words that might just define the future of compact travel trailers.